How do people feel about being single? Sometimes being single can feel freeing or even empowering. You can do whatever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, right? But there are also times when being unattached can be lonely and frustrating. Welcome to Single Code. We'll be discussing everything around being single and decode the rules as you search for the one. Our guests will share their unfiltered opinions on what it means to be single, especially in this Lagos. But first, what does singlehood mean to men versus women?
I feel like it's an opportunity to discover oneself.
Singlehood for women just means that you're alone, you don't have any romantic partner.
For men, I think singlehood is a freedom. I've seen a lot of men in relationships and I've seen them outside of relationships and they're different.
It's just a phase in life. The same way being married or being in a relationship is a phase in life as well. Everything are phases. Everyone just is as well.
If a woman says she's single, then she doesn't have she's not in a serious relationship. She's not committed to anybody.
What has age got to do with being single?
I honestly don't think age is a factor for anything anymore, man. I think age is low-key a human construct.
For example, maybe a 45-year-old guy is still single, never married. I can sometimes see it as a red flag.
I don't think age has anything to do with being single.
For the woman, it matters.
We will know they rush ourselves.
So once people just know your age or your age is out there, the next thing they are expecting that you're in a relationship, they're assuming for you that you even have a wife or a husband or kids.
Societal norms has just sort of put a tag to when someone is expected to be in a relationship.
If you marry young, if you marry old, if you date young, if you date old, they know they catch late comer.
Who is at more advantage when it comes to age as a single person?
Men are just species, especially in this part of the world. They just enjoy. And sometimes I'll be like, I wish I was a man.
I think it's men. Men have much more advantage to being single compared to women.
Nobody's asking you where you are. I just get up and go. I don't need to update anybody.
For men, people don't enter their 70s and they still get stamina.
Because we get away with a lot of things.
Man can be single till like 50, 60, no pressure.
For women, there is the biological clock. So there is the notion that women are less desirable.
Single in your 20s, for both male and female gender. Pros and cons.
In general, being single in your 20s allows you to find yourself.
Because you're hot cake. You're young. Everybody wants fresh blood.
I feel that's the time you're chopping life.
But it's good to get your heart broken in your 20s.
Cons can be lonely sometimes and congenial bastard.
Making mistakes and learning from them.
Probably gone through other relationships and people have shown you shege.
So that when you get that heartbreak, your head will reset and you know what you're doing.
Single in your 30s, for both female and male gender. Pros and cons.
That one I won't know, because I never experienced them. So I know if they speak for my elders.
That's it too serious. So then we get matching uniform, 30 plus matching uniform for ladies. 2-piece, the shirt and the trousers. Some has flower and sometimes they tuck it in. Sometimes we don't tuck it in. Then we have our MS slippers and our bag. When you just see that outfit, 30 plus.
In your 30s, you are more matured, you are more settled. You know your left from your right.
You eat your money alone. Enjoy your life. You travel the world. You chill.
The pros of being single in your 30s for a guy, I feel like you just have more access to more women.
I love it.
A lot of people will say women should get into a relationship in their 20s. But I think it's best between 31 and 35.
What is a cool way to ask someone if they're single? I mean, isn't it like, are you single? Sort of like a no-brainer.
I'm a bold woman. If I see a guy that I like, I ask, are you single?
Well, I think these days you don't even need to ask if she's single. Just let her decide if she's single.
Their own will be, I don't want anybody to come and pour me acid. The numbers of times I've heard that line.
And guys will never say they're single. Even the married ones will remove their ring.
The thing is, are you single?
I'll take her out, ask her out, and if she says yes, you don't care who you're competing with.
If I'm being very honest, I don't like to go cutting. I will just ask you, are you single or not? Is there someone in your life or not?
Catch us next week for more tips and tricks on how to navigate the complex world of singlehood.